Steel walls lined the pit, scorched and dented from past executions. Above, members of the Zyrak Dominion's ruling caste watched from their golden thrones, their elongated necks craning to get a better view of the spectacle below. At the center stood a single figure, small, unarmored, and painfully human. Lieutenant Kara Miles had been captured 3 days prior while evacuating civilians from a border colony. The Dominion had labeled her a trespasser, a war criminal, and worst of all, a human. A species they still didn't understand and deeply feared. "This one's fragile," hissed Lord Vesh from the box seat, swirling a cup of fermented krill. "Let's see how she fares against Project Garash." Chains clanked. A door thundered open, and out lumbered the beast. Over 10 feet tall, covered in thick, chitinous armor, the creature moved like a living tank. Its eyes glowed yellow, its breath came in wet, snorting huffs, and its claws could shear through armored steel. The crowd fell silent as the creature sniffed the air, then locked eyes with Kara. A low growl shook the arena. "Destroy her," Vesh commanded, raising a clawed hand. "Rip the human apart." But Kara didn't flinch. She didn't run. Instead, she did something that made the crowd collectively lean forward in confusion. She sat down, cross-legged, calm, exposed. The beast stopped in its tracks, confused by the lack of resistance. It huffed again, shaking its massive head, then took a step forward. Kara simply raised a hand and whispered, "Easy now. You're not a monster. You're just scared, aren't you?" The handlers in the observation booths activated the neural pain triggers, expecting the beast to charge. Instead, it whimpered. The crowd gasped. Kara slowly stood back up, now barely reaching the creature's chest. She moved forward, inch by inch, until she gently placed a hand on its thick, armored snout. It flinched but didn't attack. The growls stopped. The beast, Garash, lowered itself to the ground. Then, to the shock of every alien in the arena, it let out a low, warbling sound and sat beside her, like a trained animal awaiting praise. The arena erupted in confused shouting. Chaos. Some yelled for execution. Others screamed for answers. In the observation deck, the neural technician shrieked, "The pain stimulators aren't working. She's overriding the imprint somehow." Vesh slammed his fist into the control console. "Impossible. It was engineered to obey only us." "No," whispered one of his advisors, watching the scene unfold below with wide eyes. "It was engineered to obey dominance, and the human won its respect." Kara knelt beside the creature, stroking its hide like a pet. "Poor thing," she murmured. "You were never the monster. They were." By now, Dominion guards had entered the arena, weapons trained on her. "Step away from the prototype," one barked. "Or be terminated." Kara didn't move. Garash did. It stood up and roared, a deafening sound that shattered the guards' composure and sent 2 of them stumbling backward. It placed itself between Kara and the rifles, claws extended, ready to kill for her. And the galaxy watching the live broadcast saw it all. The monster that was bred to destroy had chosen humanity. When the rescue team from Earth's Deep Recon Unit broke through the Dominion's orbital blockade an hour later, they found Kara calmly riding the back of the beast like it was a mount. The guards had already surrendered. As for Garash, he was brought back to Earth. Not as a weapon, not as a trophy, but as a being. Under Kara's care, it responded to commands, recognized emotions, and even learned to play with Earth's children under supervision. He wore a collar, not of ownership, but of honor. And across the galaxy, new whispers spread. Humans don't conquer beasts. They tame them.